Kyrgios defeats Krakjanovic 6-2, 6-3, 6-1. Puts out puts on an absolutely show with 25 aces, only 10 unforced errors, just completely killing it with his first serve, with the second serve. Just put on a show. He was great. He was amazing. He really established himself as one of the threats to really go far into Wimbledon this year. I saw it coming from his great grass season that he had, and yeah, now it sets up a match against Tsitsipas, and they just played maybe like a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago, and Kyrgios beat him pretty handily. And he has a great record against Tsitsipas overall in all like over their time playing. So this is gonna be electric. This is definitely gonna be exciting. I do think Kyrgios is the better player on grass, even though he does have a temper and he could be so volatile. Tsitsipas obviously is the more experienced player. He's the one that's broken the top 10, broken top 5. He's won more than Kyrgios. He's a more established player, just by his ranking and the matches that he's been on. He's been to the final of Roland Garros. He's gone deep in other tournaments. So obviously Tsitsipas has more experience. I would say he's more even keeled. He has more composure. But when Nick Kyrgios is on, Nick Kyrgios is like on. Like, I'm pretty sure you've heard it everywhere if you're a tennis fan, that if Nick Kyrgios got his head straight, he could win a slam. He could win, Wimbledon, or the Aussie Open, his home tournament. He might even win the U.S. Open. There's people that really believe that. Not Roland Garros because he doesn't like clay, but there is a lot of people that think if this man gets it together, if this man could just keep his head straight, he could potentially win slams. And it wouldn't be like that big of a surprise because he does have the racket talent. He does have the personality and the aura of a top player. Like, people want to watch him. He's one of the most followed tennis players on Instagram. And I know that doesn't really mean anything, but it kind of does because people know the talent that he has. People see his highlights, see his Instagram reels, sees the TikToks about him. And he's legit. And obviously, I don't like all the off the court or like in court bad behavior, throwing the racket, almost hitting a ball kid, the verbal views of officials and all that stuff. But I appreciate his talent, and I appreciate him bringing a fun element to tennis. Not that tennis isn't fun. I love tennis. I would watch it regardless. But just being an enigma, being different, I could appreciate that. Being true to himself, being honest to how he feels. I could appreciate that, and I like his honesty shined again today after having a great match. Obviously, he was feeling himself. He said, I just wanted to remind everyone, that I'm pretty good. And he reminded people, and I'm pretty sure almost everyone knows that he's pretty good. Like, obviously, this was an exceptional showing. He looked great on the court. But like I said, no one ever thinks of Kyrgios as a bad player, or someone that doesn't have talent to go far in tournaments and slams and master 1000s. He has a talent. What people always talk about him is just his lack of concentration, how he teeters too fast, how you just never know which Kyrgios you're gonna get. Not even like match to match, like set to set, game to game, even point to point. Like, he could look focused. He could look like he has everything in control. He thinks a call goes like a missed call that he thinks happened just completely throws him off his game, and he loses it for the rest of the game, just like that. But he does look more focused this season. He has had really good results 2022. I think the doubles slam that he won with Kokonakis at the Australian Open really lifted some pressure off him. His personal life seems to be going well with his girlfriend, and all of that just, he's putting on a great product on the court. And I would suggest everyone that's a tennis fan to definitely tune in to that match against Tsitsipas. I believe Saturday morning here in the States. Wherever you are, just make sure wherever you are, just check up on the time. But it's gonna be must-watch TV. Kyrgios versus Tsitsipas. Last time they played, it was exciting. They seem to like each other. They seem to respect each other. I think Kyrgios had like a tweak. He tweaked like his foot or something when he played Tsitsipas last time. Tsitsipas like make sure that he was good. Kyrgios said, "Yeah, I'm good." It's just, I don't think they dislike each other. I do believe there is some players on tour that don't like Kyrgios, like personally, or they don't care for his antics, but I don't think Tsitsipas is one of them. I think they're actually kind of cool. So, but regardless, it's gonna be a great match. It's just must-watch TV. Make sure to tune in to Kyrgios and Tsitsipas on Saturday. It's gonna be electric.